Hi, welcome to BlindOwl Outdoors. Today I'm going to show you how to make the best fire lay that there is, the double bridge method, and I'll guarantee you 99% that if you follow my directions you can get a fire started under almost any conditions. I'll be right back in a second. The most important thing about starting a fire is being prepared. So for this fire, I recommend you laying out a platform. Something as simple as a few small pieces of wood just like this across the ground, especially if it's wet or there's snow on the ground. This works perfect, and it's just a good idea just to do it every time you have the extra material. Have all your wood ready before you start the fire. Here I have thumb size fuel. I have a bird's nest ready to go. Over here I have some twigs. I have some kindling over here and a bunch more little twigs. And I have some copra net if I need that, but I won't be using that today. And then the other thing you're going to need is your bridge. That's one bridge, and that's the second bridge. And I'll go into more depth here in just a second. What you need now is, first thing you have is your platform. Second thing is just an ordinary log or a pretty good sized stick. Put that on the back side of your platform. Take a little bit longer log if you have one and put it on the front to the middle of your platform. Then you're going to put your kindling on top of that. I'm just using some dried leaves here that I found. These are just coconut leaves. They work pretty good. Whenever you use leaves and stuff, try to break them up a little bit. It gives you more surface area and it'll start much easier. So just lay that across there. Then you're going to take your smallest kindling, put it across any way you want, doesn't make a difference. Just pile it up on there. Now I was always taught when I started making fires to make the TP method. And that works great, but this works much, much better. So you're going to put your little sticks on there, and don't be stingy with them. Like I say, I have a bunch here. Any stick that snaps is good for you to use. Go out in the grass and stuff and find tall weeds. Break those off. They work great for the bottom part here. These are just bamboos here. Sticks. And they work pretty good. So actually what I'm going to do here, I'm going to build the whole fire lay before I even strike an ember or anything. So I'm just going to put that on there, and feel free to put a lot on there because it's going to, the more you put on there, the easier it's going to start. You don't want it too thick, but something like I have right here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my my thumb size stuff, put that on, back and forth. I'm trying to go across both of my bridges. And what the bridges do is they're going to allow a bunch of air to go underneath the fire. And that's what's going to start your fire. Then I'm going to put my bigger stuff on here. So you don't have to play around with the fire once you get it going. That's the beauty of this method here. Once you start it, it's going to be a roaring fire. This is the very best method I've ever seen. And I've never seen it anywhere on the internet. This is just something I've been doing myself, and it works great. Okay, well that's pretty much a built-up fire. So the next step, I'm going to use a bird's nest made out of copra netting, and I'll strike a piece of loot here with my knife and light my fire. Usually only takes one spark, just like that. Get it going good. Toss it in there. Be one more. Kind of lighting hard on me today. Okay, once you get your tinder bundle going, make sure it's going good. Then, the whole secret of this fire lay is you grab a hold of your front bridge, lift it up, and put your bird's nest underneath it. Then, as the bird's nest catches on, slowly lower it down. Just like that. Pour your fire over across the top of it. That's all there is to it. You shouldn't have to blow on it. You shouldn't have to wave a hat on it. You shouldn't have to do anything to it. It should just take off on its own. The secret's to having it prepared. As you can see, it's burning just fine. You move the wood over just a little bit like that. Once this other half over here catches, it'll be a roaring fire. But that's about all there is to the double bridge method. I'd have to recommend it to anyone that wants to start a fire. It beats the TP method 10 to 1. Actually, it's almost a TP method on top of some bridges is basically what it is. But I'm not playing games by putting one stick on at a time like you see everybody doing. Put one stick on. That's just crazy. And then they're sitting there blowing on it and waving it with their hats and everything like that. There's no reason for it. And let's say it started to die out a little bit. Well, all you would do is lift it up just a little bit like that to get some more air into it. Look how it's roaring now. Now it's going like crazy, see? So the main ingredient to fire is air. So if you can get oxygen to the fire, you'll have a good fire. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for watching our videos and sending us all the comments they've been sending. They've been a big help to me. Please subscribe, click like, and by all means use our videos anytime you want. If you want to get a hold of me, send me an email anytime. BlindOwlOutdoors@gmail.com. You can contact me, messages, just to talk if you want to. That's about all I have for right now. Thank you very much, and enjoy your fire.